Turning now to California, where you are, and you know, we are so committed at the NRA to supporting our first responders. That goes for those on the fire lines out there, and wildfires are raging throughout the West today, right now, as we speak. You got a
That's
chance
right.
to go out with them. Why don't you tell me about it?
Well, I'm actually in Reno, Nevada, so I'm just across the line. California is also experiencing tremendous wildfires. This fire behind me burned last week almost 70,000 acres, and you can see. Look, when it's burning open desert like that, sometimes that's healthy for the environment. They just let that burn. But this is what the firefighters are trying to stop. They were able to stop this fire right up to the house behind me, and it burned all the way around the house and all the way in front of the house, completely surrounded the house. But they were able to save this structure and these people's livelihood, their farm here. You can see their thanks, that sign behind me saying, "Thank you, firefighters." Look, there are so far this year, there have been over 36,000 wildfires in the United States. I think most people don't realize that. And that's almost a record. And part of the reason is kind of, ironically, the fact that we had such a wet winter that it allowed the grasses and the shrubs to grow up much more and then dry out. We've got record high temperatures out here right now in the hundreds. And those hot shot crews that we went out with are some of the hardest working people you will ever hope to meet. Those guys hike long distances over these big mountains and go to the remote parts of these fires and direct them and work those fires to keep them off of these structures. And they've been very successful this year, especially here in Nevada. Those guys we went out with had saved over 500 dwellings over the course of the last 5 days.
Chuck,
That's all with just. Go ahead.
We were looking at a shot of the crew that you were out with there, and you can see they are battered and worn down. And what I want everyone to understand is when you talk about first responders putting their lives on the line, those fires in an instant can change direction. All it takes is the wind to shift, and their lives can be instantly put in danger. And I don't think from the general public they get enough credit for just how dangerous it is. And when those fires shift, they move fast, and it's almost impossible to get out of the way, and a lot of lives can be taken, and we've seen it happen before. My hat is off to all of them, and a big salute to those firefighters.